walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put it away to start the game. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Arizona's offense will have the football first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're facing the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And
there he goes. Powers through. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fights off the defender. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The running back has it. And some room to work. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He's going to take off. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him in the flat. Turns it on at midfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Scrimmage to go, hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Brings up secondary.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Massey.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets the back moving. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He wants to change this route. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
First and goal, Wyoming.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Got his man out of the backfield. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Fight. Way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, 4th and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulls and fires complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his big tight end. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Might be changing the route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going for the big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. But no more than that. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing me in this game.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Near the 45. And a first down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get on. More plays. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They open this third quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical.
He's loose down the left side. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wyoming. Once he got some room, it was over. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Number 17.
Arizona runs out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved.
Going over the top. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
Great job by the QB and the wide receiver understanding what they had to do to get a 1st down. I don't care about the completion. I don't care about getting a certain amount of yards. I got to get that 1st down so I get another set of downs so we can keep this drive alive.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
4th down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Wyoming. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, how hard is it to defend? Receiver, you can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on the football field. A top-5 rivalry, and it's gone final. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, they're after him. Creates a little space. Still on his feet at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Wyoming 42, Arizona 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. Settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of the offense. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. He might want another play. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield and getting the stop.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration and now setting up 4th down.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.